day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for yet another enlivening session here at the Meticulous Moments podcast. Our show here has been running for 3 seasons, guys. That's right. We are in season 3. And I just want to thank all the special guests that I've had on here over the last 3 years. Amazing business professionals, phenomenal martial artists, people that are my friends. They've become my brothers and sisters and family. Thank you for the importation that you've brought onto the Meticulous Moments audience. We appreciate you. Thank you for bringing us through to season 3. And today I'm here with my good friend Carlos Silverfist Pagan. I hope I pronounced that correctly. He is in the style of USA Golden Fist Goju, and we are going to learn more about his life and what brought him to the martial arts. So welcome, Carlos. We are so happy to have you here. Please tell the audience who you are. Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Well, thank you so much, Juanita, for having me here in your show. My name is Carlos Silverfist Pagan. I'm here in Puerto Rico. Actually, I was born and raised here, and I practiced for about 52 years. I started back in 1972. I hold an 8th Dan degree in Golden Fist Goju. I also have my own system, Silverfist Defense System, when I'm a 10th Dan in it.
Fantastic. My goodness, 8th Dan, 10th Dan, that's a lot of years of training, Carlos. Now, think back over your years of training and tell us, the audience, how did you get into the martial arts? How did that love for martial arts develop?
I was talking to my mother how these things started, right? For another biography. And she said that which was my brother. Back in 1972, my brother was green belt. Back in 1972 for Inchin Rio School, back close where we used to live. And my mother always wanted me to go with him and bond with him. So he sent me to the class. At that time was 50 cents a class.
Yeah.
And we started there back in 1972 with them until probably 77 when we actually moved.
Yeah.
And just the second day we moved, somebody came with a parlor and said, "We're doing karate." That's how the Goju started.
And the rest is history, right? Because you started and you're still doing it. And that's what I try to tell people out there. I always encourage them to at least try martial arts because it changes us in our character and it also changes other areas of our lives. Now, I want to ask you if you could pick 1 or 2 things that martial arts has changed in your life, what would those 2 things be?
Oh, I would say without a doubt, confidence and leadership.
Yeah.
You create that confidence inside of you because we all have that power inside of us. We're just
Yes.
afraid to show it. Oh, we don't know how to show it. And through the martial arts, it gets you the discipline to
Yeah.
be able to control that and use it, and you be able to share it with other people too. Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, that's fantastic. Confidence and leadership. And I agree with that, because I always tell people I was a pastor for almost 2 decades, but I was also in the corporate space, also doing martial arts entrepreneurship. And the thing that I noticed about what martial arts did for me was it really helped me to discover myself. I started to lead myself and get confidence in myself. And then you, like you said, you pay it forward and you transfer it to others. So then you start leading others. That's the same principles that work in the corporate space, in the business space. So I always tell people, what is my secret sauce? And I share it. I share it with people. I use martial arts principles in every area of my life. I adapt those principles, I tweak them, I pivot, and I use it in my business. I use it in my family. I use it when I'm raising my children. And that's why, guys, Carlos has gone to 8 stand, he's gone to 10 stand because it really touches every area of your life. And I know martial artists out there that they are on their own journey, but they will never stop. They will always be a martial artist. They'll always study the art because it's all about personal and professional development. Now, you've probably worked with so many students, Carlos. Tell us about that. Do you have your own dojo, your Mashi dojo, or do you teach still, or how does that work for you?
Actually, I started teaching at a young age. I probably started teaching back in the 79. And we have few schools in Puerto Rico until when I moved to the States. I got a few schools in Las Vegas, Virginia, Orlando, to some of the places. Oh, I move every place that I move, we just touch somebody, put a school, and there's somebody there. You know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it wasn't until here that we mix, like you said, the business side of it with the martial arts. And I took the three things that I learned from the business that I'm in. It's three things that you need to know to be successful in the business. And I realized these are the same three things that you can use for martial arts.
Yeah.
And it is in my system. You see, Silverfist Defense System. The three things you said is a skills, mindset, and knowledge.
Yeah.
Because I
Skill.
believe that when it comes to business, knowledge
Yeah.
is power. You got to knowledgeable in your business.
Mm.
You got to have the mindset
Yeah.
to develop your business. And you got to be skillful. You got to knowledge. You got to practice. You got to know your stuff. You got to have
Yeah.
that ability. And you operate that in business, like in martial arts, and like you said, it goes hand to hand.
I agree completely. Skill, mindset, and knowledge, guys. That's the truth. Carlos, I can agree with you wholeheartedly on that point. Absolutely. I've trained students before, and after the 500th time that they've done that kata, they're like, but why are we still doing it again? Because I say it's always in the repetition, the repetition, the repetition. That is how you get better. And that's how you have muscle memory, and your body will actually, in a moment of danger, react by itself without you even thinking about it. You will know how to react. Now let's talk a little bit about bunkai. Now bunkai in our style, which is shorin, rushor, and kan, is learning the kata and the moves, getting skilled in those moves, but also knowing what those moves mean. Am I breaking a neck? Am I breaking an arm? Am I, kicking the person? What am I doing? Am I blocking? Tell us about how you teach your students. How do you like to approach teaching?
Well, it is in the transition of the martial arts because the way that my system was created back in 1966 by all
Yeah.
thanks to Peter Urban, it was designed as a combat system. See,
Mhm.
notice the Goju, going back to the tradition to Okinawa and all so forth, Master Urban had the blessing to practice with gentlemen like Yamaguchi, Masayama, Richard Kim,
Yeah.
and got all that information. But the reality of our system is not a traditional martial art per se. It is a combat system. So
Combat.
the application of the kata in the street or in the daily life is a must. You gotta know your bunka because
Yeah.
that's how you train.
Yeah.
That's technical mechanical rest. What you to do somebody, what you so everything is there.
Yeah.
It is the key of our system, no doubt.
Absolutely, absolutely agree with you. Tell us, does your style, I'm not very familiar with your style. I've heard of it before, but I've not studied it. Do you do kata, kumite, and weapons? What does your style include?
Well, as a combat, when Old Saints Urban built a system back in the 60s, he wanted to do something. First of all, we changed the uniform to black. That was the first thing
Good.
to
That's
separate
good.
from the, yeah, that goes back to the American camp and of the American karate
Yeah.
tradition, right? And we started doing the forms, and we adopt certain katas from the Japanese, but we add some of ours. For example, you're gonna see in Japanese karate, you're gonna see gururumpa, right? You're
Mm-hmm.
gonna see in our urban gururumpa. You're gonna see saifa
Mm-hmm.
in Goju. We got cipher, huh?
Oh,
See,
yeah. Yeah.
so it's a different type because he adopted the necessity of the system
Yeah.
back in the 60s, in the 70s when it was created. Together with that, it was created a system like Tanuka Ryo, like
Mhm.
ninjutsu. It was in New York was the mecca of all
Yes.
that. So being in the middle of Chinatown, all those guys got together, and you see that mixture of Goju and Jiu-Jitsu that we practice today.
Fantastic, fantastic. So it's an amalgamation of a lot of things. And I always think about martial arts as something, it's not just an art that we learn, it's not something that's stagnant, it's something that keeps developing. Because we have all these amazing styles, and that's why I love going to, Hall of Fames and Hall of honors and seminars, even seminars that people have, because you always learn something new. There is a style out there, and there's so many styles out there that teach you a different way of doing that arm lock, a
Oh,
different way.
absolutely.
And that's the best thing about it, There's so many varieties.
Oh, no, no doubt. In my journey, I have the opportunity and the blessing to trained with some of the best martial arts in the world, but actually I've personally trained Jiu Jitsu and Pai Lum with two of the best teachers, rest in peace. One was Grandmaster Daughter Sergeant of
Oh,
Davy Cyril, which I
yeah.
spent 6 years with him training, and also Grandmaster Robert Skulnik of Pai
Mm-hmm.
Lum Fire Dragons, which I spent 7 years with him studying their art, and it makes you understand more what your system is all about. Not that you're learning something new, just understanding of all the hitting techniques, all the soft part of the Goju,
Yeah.
many things that you can apply, and that what I took all of those concepts and all those teachings that I learned, and I put it together in Silverfist defense system to keep
Yeah.
Golden Fist, Goju Jiu-Jitsu the way that was intended to be taught. No
Yeah.
creativity, no teaching, no I want to do this my way. No,
Yeah.
it is the urban way. Yeah.
That, that's it. Absolutely. And you speaking of Goju Ru, we have a mutual friend at Dame Donna Cancela Keating. So I just want to give a shout out to her,
Oh,
my beautiful sister. I don't know if you want
oh
to message.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. What ambassadors for the Goju here?
Yeah.
You
Yes.
know, well,
Yeah.
we've been bumping into Hall of Fame and different hobby events, and I tell you, every time we go, we are such fun. Yeah, she's a unique person, and her story
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
is amazing. See,
Absolutely.
easy for me. Start at 7 years old. This is what I do. You
Mhm.
know, take una persona and the fish start doing this. It is intense. I use her as an example for my senior class. I said, guys, listen, check this out. This is my girl. This is what she has accomplished. You can do that too.
Yeah.
And she's been an ambassador not only for here, all over the world.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I salute her too. She's like family to me. She's my sister. And you know what strikes me about her is she's the pioneer for women to show women out there you can start doing martial arts at any age. She started when she was 55, guys. She is a legend. And like Carlos has said, you should see what she has accomplished. And I stayed with her, when I went to the Hall of Honors, the Action Martial Arts Hall of Honors. My fiance and I stayed with them, her beautiful family. And let me tell you, Carlos, we did a few moves. She showed me some Goju. I showed her some self-defense and Shorin Ru, Shorin Kan. She is fast and she's powerful. And that's what I want to say to the ladies out there. Do not for a moment think, oh, I'm a grown up. I'm in my 30s. I'm in my 40s. I cannot start martial arts. That's nonsense. You can start anytime and you can do it until the good Lord comes and takes you one day. So I want to ask you, Carlos, how important as a grandmaster do you think is it for women to at least take, if they don't want to do martial arts full time, to at least take self-defense classes?
Yeah, we actually have partnered with the police, the Puerto Rico Police Department, and
Please,
we
good.
actually offer seminars completely free. I've donated my time for the police. I was a police officer, so when I came back, I told them, listen, we want to do this, and they were also aboard on
Yeah.
board with this, and the prison would actually live through them. We'll be able to do seminars completely free for different women. Now we got the senior classes for women and men, and
Yeah.
now in Saturdays we're gonna do an open class just for ladies. We're gonna start self defense, how to what it goes active threat, and we're gonna show them how to shoot if they want to. All kinds of stuff we're gonna
Good.
do because it's necessary. Oh yeah, this is the whole program. All my guys in the Puerto Rico Police Department, the San Juan Police Department, they all got together. We want to help. They want to help. They know there is a necessity out there. People need to get protected. Things are getting not nice, what I'm saying.
Yes.
And we have to learn to be aware. And one of the things that self-defense does,
Yeah.
only to be aggressive and hit somebody, it is self-awareness. You
Mm-hmm.
know, keep your distance. Do your stuff. Do you think that you're supposed to do to protect yourself? It's more than hitting somebody. See,
Mm-hmm.
breaking board, hitting somebody in the punch, that's not self-defense. You
Yeah.
know, it
True.
is awareness. That's the
Awareness.
first key of self-defense.
Self-awareness.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Be
Yeah, and then,
aware of your surroundings, be aware of yourself, how you're feeling. Act on those gut feelings that you have. Don't tell yourself, oh, no, I'm just being paranoid. Act on those. And we also learn, I've learned early in my martial arts journey that when something happens, you never step back or have a fright. You always move forward because you close that gap. and that gives them a less chance, to hurt you. And then you do whatever you need to do. But women's self-defense, I think, is very, very important. I agree with you. So you're going to teach them how to shoot. Do you also teach knives? Do you do the blade?
Oh, I have it right there. Absolutely.
Good.
It is at least you show them the 10 step. They know.
Yeah.
So you teach them. So, hey, listen, you are cooking, right? And
Yeah.
somebody go to your balcony and to your house. You got
Yeah.
your knife. You got the pot. You can put your
Yeah.
pot right here to cover yourself. You got the knife and show you how to protect yourself. And it is key. The thing is, so we are focusing different things. I believe the martial art is so big, so versatile, many,
Yes.
many, many, many layers of it.
Mhm.
See, what I specialize on, what other people specialize. Some people go to tournaments, some people get trophies, some people sport karate, and I get that because I did that. I was a fighter. I made my business fighting. But
Yeah.
when you realize the necessity of the self defense,
Mhm.
especially when it comes to the ladies and it comes to the female self defense, and create that confidence, get that person that you have inside of you
Yeah.
that you probably don't know you have.
Mhm.
I've seen things where they cheat and what you can do, what women can do when it comes the time to do it. Women are powerful. All I'm trying to do is to develop that part. Little by little. Yeah?
Yes,
Yeah.
that confidence is there, ladies. That power is there. Never underestimate yourself and what you can do with that energy, that chi. Because when you learn how to channel that, it makes all the
Mm.
difference. When that skill comes together and that mindset and that knowledge, and you know how to channel it, you are one powerful weapon. And I don't want to see ladies out there whimpering or being scared or being confused. I want them, like Carlos wants them, to discover that confidence and to be, badasses, to kick ass out there and not to be scared of anything or
Yeah.
anyone. And that's what martial arts does for you. Now, Carlos, you compete. Did you compete in any tournament somewhere? Is there a fight that you remember that was your favorite fight, or maybe your hardest fight? Tell us about that.
Well, I was still fine. I think last time I fought was a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
But we want to focus right now in self defense. I do. And I'm going to tell you in your show before anybody, I will
yeah.
compete in the U.S. Open in Orlando. I will be there. Um, just a thing that I want to do. But I'm going to specialize more in self defense. We're going to start our curriculum. We're going to do self defense for women to silver fist. We're going to do the golden fist,
Mhm,
jiu for the kids, and it's a combination of this. The people can actually learn the culture what a martial art is,
mhm.
everything that is in the curriculum. But on this side, we learn a couple of tricks that my friends have shown me through the years. You know, all the
Yeah,
jiu-jitsu people that you hang out with, all the Krav Maga, all the guys that do tempo, many people, and you get to hang out with them and you see how fascinating the martial art is.
yeah.
And you take a little bit of that, and I'm the type of person that I like to learn by getting hit. So I remember one day I was training with, this is the funniest thing, with Grandmaster, oh my God, I'm going to say it right here, Leon J.
Oh,
Right?
wow.
Leon J, son of Water J. So we were in a private section because he's a friend of mine. He didn't know that I practiced. I didn't know who really he was. Well, I know my thing. I didn't know who really was. Broke my jaw 3 times.
Oh,
I had to put it back in, pick it up, put it back in 3 times. Then he showed me what he did.
wow.
Incredible. Just so Grandmaster schooling. Oh my God, it was for 4 or 5 hours. I did bang days because the way that they teach is the way that we learned in the past.
Yeah.
See, you do that right now, we probably get in trouble. But back in the 60s or 70s, because the ranks were lower ranks,
Mhm.
so they were still in the fever. So we were
Yes,
the generation that come right after the 60s,
yes.
and they were like second, third dan. So we're not getting our blood, though we're getting beat out by them because they are practitioners
Yes.
because they realize that the only way that you can become good at this is not putting a belt on your ring, it's practicing. We are practitioners. We know grandmaster, we know master, we know that BS that people want to call about. We are practitioners.
Practitioners.
The
Yeah.
day you don't do this, you stop being a practitioner. That is simple, you know?
That-
And we do this until the day we die.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because practice, like you said, practice makes perfection.
That's true. That's true. And I never
Absolutely.
thought about it that way, but we are practitioners. So, there are certain things that comes with the territory. Guys, you are going to get hit. You are going to have those injuries that come along the way, because that's how you practice. That's how you become better. And that's how your body conditions as well. I've had injuries. I mean, I still have some injuries that I wake up with every day, but they made me the martial artist that I am today.
Yeah.
And they taught me a lesson. And, I learned in the dojo many years ago, pain is the best teacher. Pain is the best teacher. If you don't listen to your instructor and you make a mistake and there's pain involved, believe you me, you're not going to make that mistake again. You are going to make sure. So tell us about, body conditioning. Do you do a lot of body conditioning with your students? Like letting them hit each other on the arms and legs? How?
I will be 100% honest with you.
Yeah.
One has to come with the other. See,
Yes.
many teachers, great martial arts at the age of 65, diabetes, high blood pressure, they cannot practice anymore because they are overweight. You
Yes.
know, I witnessed that myself, so I realized that I cannot be one of those.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So when it comes to diet, when it comes to exercise,
Yes.
your body is your temple.
Yes.
You got to treat it as such. We ate too much. We ate too much stupid food.
Mm-hmm.
Ate food that in your country, if they will not let food from here, from United States, go to your country and eat it.
Yeah.
It's insane what we get fed. So we got to be aware. All the things that we eat and the way we train. Oh, actually, and one of the things to be a fighter. Let me get you an example. I became a white belt in Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. Then my friend Thiago Ramos from Orlando, my boy.
Yeah.
And these people are training now. Yeah. And all conditioning. They're running, conditioning. You know what we do? Yeah. See,
Yeah.
that is the difference. Well, that's
Yes.
why we are big belly and they're all in shape. So I say, you know what? I'm going to learn from him. I'm going to do the same thing we do, but adding the conditioning that they do
Yes.
because they are in great shape. You can see the pictures, right?
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
seen the pictures in the magazine. I see the pictures. I know on
Right.
Facebook. You see the martial arts and the
Yes.
Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. I said, I gotta go there. So I went there, trained with them, and what an amazing experience has been. You know,
Fantastic.
because that's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Looking after this, because looking after this helps us to get our minds right. It's our spirit as well. And that makes me think about meditation as well. I love to meditate. I haven't done it very often now in the last few weeks that I've been traveling. But where does meditation fit into your schedule? Because I know some of my wonderful friends like Dr. Robert Goldman, Sylvia C. they all focus a lot as well on meditation. What's the place of meditation in your
Yeah,
routine?
it is when it comes to spiritual part. Obviously, I'm a God believer, believe in my Lord Jesus Christ, and that's my motivation. But when it
Yeah.
comes to the martial arts,
Yeah.
I don't believe the spirituality has nothing to do with martial arts. I
Mhm.
believe in the martial arts science. I
Yeah.
believe if I turn this, if I do this, if I do this, is the way
Yes.
it works. If I
The
pray, no. It is the technique, it's the science that is involved, what it makes a martial art. The spiritual is something that I take with me with my Lord. That's about it. But when it comes to the science, it's fascinating, isn't
Yeah, it's
it?
fascinating. It is because it
Yeah,
helps you to focus, And
yeah,
many years
absolutely.
ago, I was a pastor for almost 2 decades. And when I started the martial arts, Carlos, there were so many people that criticized me because they said, you're supposed to be a pastor. Now you do martial arts. That means you are doing this and this and this. I said, hey,
Oh,
guys,
no.
I said, stop, back up a little bit. I said, I'm studying the art. I said,
That's
I
correct.
still love the Lord, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I'm studying the art. I'm empowering myself because I believe God gave us all of these, talents and gifts. And it died down after a while. They didn't criticize me anymore. I started teaching lessons with
Right.
the little kids in the church as well and taught them how to protect themselves. So it's all about utilizing these wonderful things out there that we have, making it our own, but staying true to what we believe in. And I think that's
Yeah.
the secret, being true to ourselves. Now, I want to ask you one final, or the second last question. That would be, what is coming up for you this year, and how can we support you in that?
Oh, wait, I actually, we got great plans. we open our school here in Puerto Rico. We got the senior classes, we got the self-defense classes.
Yeah.
I just opened my company too. I got some friends that would like to bring the company here to the island to Puerto Rico. And since I've been in the sales for about 30 years, so they actually remember that I'm here on the island, so they actually call me up. So we're gonna do some fantastic things to the police department. Now this Sunday, we start the week that we celebrate to celebrate the police department and all the things that are done. So we've got great things going on. We're gonna do seminars all over the country. We're gonna promote the police association. They're gonna do a partnership with my company to be able to provide vacation to all the police and first responders through Zulu.com, which is our travel company. As our new travel platform. It's going to be incredible. So we're going to be busy, but always we're going to be busy. Always.
Yeah, true. And it's good to keep that momentum. And, I know everything's going to go well for you this year because you're always diligent about what you do. And I can see that you love the art very, very much and that you care about the people that you are equipping. So my final question to you, Carlos, would be, do you have any words of wisdom for the audience? What is your message that you want to leave them with today?
You know that you got to be careful. You got to be aware. This time in final days, I tell everybody, you can believe whatever you believe. I respect everybody, what everybody believes, but you have to be aware. This time, got to be aware. Prepare yourself, defend yourself, and get ready, man. You got to be alert. You know, my teacher used to say, Mr. Urban said, today is now. Enjoy the day too. Enjoy today. Forget about tomorrow because the devil will steal tomorrow because they stole you today thinking about tomorrow. Enjoy today. It is great. And keeping martial arts, man, this is awesome. They changed my life. I've done crazy things. I remember one day I got beat up by a Taekwondo guy. He was a young kid. I went to a Taekwondo school. I told the guy, you better teach me this thing because I got to go fight that guy. Master Joel Rosario. I became a black belt with him. I spent a year and a half with him just because I want to learn how to kick the way they did because he was fascinating.
Yeah.
So it's not the martial art what makes you good, it's the effort that you put and the art that you practice.
The effort. I think that's exceptional advice. That's true. Carlos, I've seen hard work outperform, talent in a lot of cases because you get these martial artists that they're just naturals and they're good, but they don't want to put in the hard work. And then you get this other student that maybe they're not so good when they start, but they keep at it. And before you know it, you just see them excelling, and it's a beautiful journey. So I agree with you completely. And I want to thank you. Thank you for being here on the show today. It has been an exceptional episode, and we are going to be posting this soon. So guys, make sure to watch this full video and also to cheer Carlos on and everything that he's doing. Carlos, it's been an honor. Thank you very, very much. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.
Keep punching.
Keep pushing, guys. Be blessed. Have a beautiful day.
God bless you.
God bless you. Bye.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? Super excited to be here with you today. The name is David Vravlik, and I am the founder and president of New Beginnings Motivation, and we are super excited to announce that we are teaming up and coming alongside to be a sponsor for Meticulous Moments with Juanita Kapp. This was an absolute joy to be able to come and to be able to be a sponsorship with her, not only because I believe in what she's doing and all the powerful moments that she's providing her community and the fact that she's invited me on her show a couple of times, but I'm also excited because she's a part of the family within the New Beginnings Motivation team. And it was a no-brainer when we had this conversation about teaming up with her. And so it is with an extreme honor that myself personally teaming up with Juanita Kapp. So super excited and much love, sister.
Hi, my name is Jose Escobar, and I'm the founder and CEO of the Connected Leaders Academy. We're the #1 fastest growing community and tribe of some of the highest level entrepreneurs all around the country and around the world. We're in 36 states across the U.S., in 11 international countries, and over 240 plus members growing every single day. And I'm honored, excited, and I'm glad to say that I'm proud to be the official sponsor of the Meticulous Moments podcast with Juanita Kapp. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm excited for this journey.